So kBbq is a great place for lunch, dinner, as well as supper. You can bring along your friends, family, and even your enemies.
What?
Why do I say that? Because after you drink a little bit, you can run off and then you don't have to pay the bill.
I am the one your son.
So today I'll be sharing with you 3 tips on how you can eat kBbq so that you can impress your friends, families, and even your colleagues as well. Do stick around towards the end of the video because I'll be sharing with you a bonus tip on how you can even impress your friends while you're eating kBbq. Let's go!
안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
Hey there, awesome people, and welcome back to my channel, the channel for awesome people. For those who want to improve themselves with cool tips, magic hustle, and life hacks. So most of us are being hit by the Korean wave. But of course, you see, now we can't travel to Korea. We can bring Korea to us. And the only way to do it itself is to eat Korean food. Correct now, guys?
Correct.
Thank you for your response. What do you like about Korea?
What do you like about Korea?
I like Korean drama.
Drama, okay.
오빠 잠시만요.
정말 다행이라고.
Korean handsome boy.
So all the oppas out there itself, you can look for her. What else do you
I
like?
like Korean dance.
Korean dance. Okay. Ooh. So what do you like about Korea?
Like their fashion sense.
Fashion sense?
Oh!
Okay, show over guys. Okay, bye. Alright, so let's jump straight into tip number 1. Tip number 1, the meat. Now, typically itself when you come to a Korean barbecue place, usually people order the marinated meat or the non-marinated meat. Usually that takes up a lot of space, and usually people don't order the rest. Unless, of course, if you're a big fan of like pancakes as well as a stew. On top of that as well, you can also order some of the soju and all that, which is a very common drink that is being sold in Korean barbecue because that kind of enhances the flavor as well. Tip number 2, Banchan. Now, usually at a Korean barbecue place, they will serve these side small dishes, okay, also known as Banchan. Okay. Now, different places serve different things, but usually it comes with like the kimchi, the seaweed, and bean sprout, and many other things as well. Now, of course, if you're a cheapskate like this guy, you can always go to a Korean restaurant, order the cheapest stuff, and then go on a buffet spree with this kind of stuff.
Correct.
So is that what you do?
No, I told you.
No, I told you.
Thank you.
Tip number 3. So of course, after ordering all the food, you must learn how to cook the kBbq so that you will look like a pro. Okay? You don't have to be like Geonbae. The Korean name of Geonbae?
Beso. I don't know.
No, Geonbae.
Geonbae.
And on to tip 3 right now.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah.
How we cook it?
How do we do the meat? That's a very good question. So I'm gonna just show you how you can actually cook the meat as well.
Alright.
So first and foremost itself, we will start off with all the vegetables because the vegetables because usually takes a longer time to cook the thing. And what you need to do itself is when you cook the meat, it's very similar to cooking steak. So once you cook one side, then after you turn over, then after you take out and eat. Yeah. Okay. So you don't turn many times. Okay. We're not cooking prata here.
Can.
Yeah. You can prata, but don't prata this one.
Can. I'll go back, prata.
Okay. Let's go. Alright.
Huh? Wow, the sound.
Wow, smells so good, right?
Oh, can you eat it?
Can you eat it? Yeah, you eat this one. Now, as you cook the meat, right, and you realize that your plate is overflow, what you can do is you can actually leave the meat on top of the onions. In that way itself, right, your meat itself will not be like overcooked or anything like that. And that actually helps to retain a certain kind of doneness that you want.
Oh, I never thought of that.
Idea, huh?
Idea.
Alvin's life hack. Must subscribe.
My life hack is everything put the plate.
Okay.
Nobody asked. Literally nobody asked.
And on to tip number 3. So this is how you eat the meat. Okay? No, don't worry, not by itself. Okay? So what you need to do firstly is you can get your radish. You can get your lettuce. So you either choose the small one or the big one. Okay? So which one you like, big or small? Which one you like?
One.
Oh, she like it big. Okay.
How did you get it so big?
That's what she said.
I'll give you big one. Okay.
Give me small one.
I know you small.
Thank you.
Your meat and place it on your lettuce. And then of course if you want to itself, right, you can also dab a little bit of the soy sauce. You can be as creative as you can, okay? Because there's no really high and fast rule to this. You can choose to put the sesame oil, which has a little bit of salt there. But I think it's not necessary because it's not quite salty already lah. Okay? So it's up to you guys whether you want to put it. But typically itself, if the meat is not marinated, then of course feel free to even go even more wild. You can put a little bit of kimchi as well if you want. This is how I do it. Okay. Then after that, you wrap it up like popiah. Do it. Too small. I'm sure you handle this size every single day.
Sit now more smaller.
Okay, so typically, right, in a Korean culture, okay, they usually feed the person that is senior or older or other. Okay, in this case, I'll feed you lah.
I also pay you lah.
Never mind, but because of your COVID friendly, right, I feed myself lah. Cheers.
Okay.
Let's move over to tip number 4. So, what's a Korean barbecue without alcohol, right? So, since we just had our meat, let's go with some soju first, shall we? Okay. So for soju, right? The older days you set the thing, you turn in there. Now no need. Okay? Because right now, 21st century, everything's all high tech, everything's all good, everything's all fantastic.
Open with digital.
Opening a bottle can be difficult. The one-touch automatic bottle opener is the world's first power-assisted bottle opening tool, twisting off bottle caps in seconds.
Yes, digital. So you need to first you do your safe entry first, then open.
Digital.
Digital.
Yeah. Okay, open now.
So to open the thing, use your left hand or right hand and do this.
Which one you prefer?
Huh? I use both hands one.
Well done. Let's carry on.
So typically, right, the junior will fall for the senior. Okay, when it comes to senior, it doesn't mean old or you know what, but that's basically in terms of ranking. So
So I pour for you lah. Come.
You want to pour for me?
Okay
lah, thank you lah, brother.
This is yours.
You need to pour Alvin stuff. Alvin need to receive.
Okay.
You want to do again?
Yeah.
No problem. You just drink up first.
So now I'm going to pour for the seed. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Then Alvin pour back.
Do I need to drink it first?
No, you pour back, then you drink together.
Hey brother, that's drink lah.
Okay lah, okay.
Just drink
I want to pour where you though.
Aman lah.
Okay lah, okay. No, you pour for me right?
Okay, come, your turn now, brother.
Okay.
Geonbae. Okay, drink. Drink.
Whoa, steady ah.
Steady for me.
Moving forward, now that we have drank the soju, okay, which goes very well with meat. Down here we have the pancake. Which drink do you think goes well with the pancake? Okay, this drink is the black raspberry wine, and this is considered ice drink. Okay, you which one? Which one you want? And you guys are absolutely correct. And the price is you drink half each. Yay! So because right, this drink has some fragments at the end of it, right? You need to shake it first.
Okay.
You want to shake it? Okay. Shake.
说了嘞。
哦，来有些啦，哎呀，有些啦。
说的
哦，来这样啦，反正说。
Done ready or not? Okay, so
okay.
Korean barbecue isn't complete without alcohol. And I think we all agree with that because it helps lighten up the mood and things like that. For soju, okay, it goes very well with the meat. Enhance the flavor, okay? For the makgeolli, it goes very well with dishes like this. So we take one bite, then we go with the drink and see how it tastes, okay? Tastes good by itself, okay? Now with the drink. Yeah. Okay, so we've come towards the end of the video. I hope you learned a little bit of something on how to eat Korean barbecue as well as how to pair your alcoholic drinks together with the food. Do remember to check out the videos on the right, and also at the same time, don't forget to subscribe to this channel by clicking the link down below my nose. Also at the same time, stay awesome people, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
The sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright.